I had a bunch of matcha in Japan, so here are my ratings on some places that I visited. First up is the matcha stand at the Tsukiji Fish Market. The line moved fairly quickly. We were waiting for about 15 minutes. This was the first matcha of the whole entire trip. Rated it a 7.3. It wasn't that sweet, but it was very creamy and had a subtle matcha flavor. Next is the Matcha Tokyo. This place was interesting because they poured the milk after the matcha was already in the cup. Rated it a 7 out of 10. It was very strong, very bitter, and not that sweet. Toya Asakusa was my second favorite matcha from my whole trip. They had their seasonal fruit jam, and at the time it was strawberry. The sweetest strawberry puree I've ever had. Latte itself was super creamy and super sweet. The only thing is the scoop of ice cream was so bitter, it was kind of ruining the matcha for me. But if you're a fan of bitter, then go ahead and get that ice cream. If not, stay away from it. I have to try Starbucks, and I must say America's is better. It's way too milky here. For Totara's lattes, they used a sweetener called Wassenbon. It's a fine grained Japanese sugar, and it's really good. Gave it an 8.8 out of 10. Not too bitter, not too sweet. The color and texture from Goka Goka matcha was insane. Look at how creamy and vibrant that green is. That pour game is on another level. Very, 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 very creamy. Gave it an 8.7. I was expecting Matcha House to be another 7-8 out of 10. But plot twist, it was actually my favorite matcha I had my whole time I was in Japan. I rated it a 10. An amazing color, and it was the perfect amount of sweetness for me. I actually got all my matcha powder from there because they don't have a limit. You can buy as many matcha powders as you'd like. Okay, Obra matcha literally tasted like earth and dirt. The puree was good, but the matcha itself was not it for me. Lastly, Mikasa Deco had a great mango matcha. Strong and sweet.